Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, everybody, as we get all set up here. Hello, 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 hello. Come on in, everybody, as we get all set up here. I am just so happy that we're getting towards the fall, everybody. How is everyone doing? I am so glad that it is Tuesday. It is that time for us to get started. And so I just want to just say a few things about my travels over the past couple of weeks. It has been really kind of hectic and busy. But I just thank God that I had an opportunity to really just sit on some really cool meetings over the past couple of weeks as it relates to like climate change and what does that mean for our industry in terms of building and being led and green friendly in homes, and how builders are looking for sustainable solutions as there are so many difficulties and challenges and delays with building. There's just so much going on. And I just thought it was just really interesting to see all of the many ways that the industry experts are really trying to just hang in there and look for really unique opportunities to keep home ownership possible for so many people, for so many. And so that was very exciting. But that also means that I was missing a few of my Takeaway Tuesdays, and I'm so sorry for that. But we all know what time it is. It is that time where we just discuss all things real estate. We all know how things have been going and the anxieties that the market has been creating. And it really all depends on who you're reading, what time you're going to the news, and all of these factors that play a part in the decisions that both buyers, sellers, and realtors are making today. But let's get into it. Let's go. Let's talk about what's going on. So welcome to Takeaway Tuesdays, where we discuss all things real estate globally. I just love it. My name is Carletha Cole, and I just want to thank you for joining me for yet another opportunity to just learn more what's going on. And thank you so very much. I'm humbled and I am honored that you take time out to listen to Takeaway Tuesdays, to see what realtors are doing all around the globe. It is very exciting to see what realtors are doing in their marketplace. I just want to really thank you so very much. And you know what? There's an opportunity for you to stay connected with me. Find me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you're looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, or just even just looking and curious and just want information, let's connect. You can find me on all the social media platforms. And I'm also on TikTok. I'm trying to perfect that. So I haven't given you that handle yet, but yeah, I'm there on social media. So please connect with me. I would love to talk about your real estate goals, your desires and aspirations. And even if you're not trying to do it right now, at least we can get ready. We can plan out, okay? So reach out to me on my social media platforms. So why do I do Takeaway Tuesdays? I do it because once again, I really love speaking to agents all around the globe. I actually mastermind with thousands of realtors around the world every single day. It's really amazing to see how they can come together, share those ideas, be transparent, how we can grow on each other, grow and learn from each other, and see what works for other realtors in different parts of the world. And not only the good things, right, but also the challenges that we face personally and professionally. And we're there for each other for support. So I love Takeaway Tuesdays because you have an opportunity to really connect. It's very important. And it's really great to really share those best practices. What you're doing in your marketplace may not necessarily work in my marketplace, but I can use the general basic idea for baseline marketing tool. And that's what I've been doing recently. And it's one of them is really crazy, but I'm trying it out. I'll let you know about the results, but to share best practices. Also, so we can strategize together and celebrate the small wins. And that's why I do Takeaway Tuesdays. And that's what I love so much about my Tuesdays. And so Madeleine Albright, she happens to be someone that I really, truly admire and respect. And this is one of my favorite quotes from her. If you look at my life, generally, I've been put in situations that were difficult and which I conquered. And I think that's the spirit I've been in, just really trying to conquer this really shifting market, as well as trying to cover up my niche as my business began to pick up and grow again. In that space where I'm able to really put a lot of things behind me that I had to go through to grow. And now my business is heading in the right direction. And so I'm still building out those systems, new systems that I think will work in this market. And so I'm looking to conquer it, being in this tough situation. So let's take a look at what's going on right now in the market. So I'm looking at the District of Columbia. If you look at where we are today, so we had new closed sales, 119. A year ago, we're down from a year ago by close to 13%, and a week ago by 10%. So we're down, the market is shifting, it's leveling out from where it was in 2020 and 2021. And those were some very interesting years, right? Real estate was at an all-time high. The interest rates were at an all-time low. And so there's a lot more activity. So these numbers are not as drastic as they really appear to be, given the shift in the market. Yeah, and even look at the new purchase contracts. So we had 188 new purchase contracts, which is down just about 24% from last year when the market was really good, and just down 13% from last week. And of course, the prices are dropping on active listings. We didn't really have a lot of that last year. Prices were, people were overbidding for property, so we didn't have that last year. So there's really not anything to compare it to from a year ago, because for a year ago, properties owners were getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 offers on a property, and most times overbidding the purchase price. So there's nothing to compare it to. That's how amazing the market was. And it's still really good. If you take a look right here in Maryland, so we have 1,500 new closed sales, which is down about 24% from a year ago. New listings are down by 14%. Right now, we're at 1,800 new listings. And then once again, the price dropped 50%, 56% on active listings. And once again, there's no real data to compare to last year. So we really can't measure it to last year, but we can measure it according to last week. And as you see, the property prices are going up and down. So it's up, it's down, it's up, and it's down. And the market is becoming a little bit slightly more competitive for buyers. Here's what's happening. As the inventory decreases, even though the interest rates are going up, there's not a lot to pick from. So then you end up having more buyers than properties on the market. So it's a very interesting segment that we are in the real estate, right? In the real estate market right now. So let's take a look at Montgomery County and Prince George's County. Combined, they're not doing really that bad. So if you take a look at it right now, currently on the market is probably 3,300 inventory on the market, just about $2 billion worth. Compared to last year was less in volume, but it was more in inventory. So that means that it depends on what type of properties came on the market, maybe more higher end properties came on the market to really shift the numbers the way it did. But right now we have 2,100 and 2,200 new listings in Prince George's and Montgomery County combined. And as you see, it's just 1,000 less from last year, which is significant. Wow, look at DC. So currently on the market in DC is 24 inventories on the market. We have over $2 billion in volume. Now, last year, last year they had 400 more new listings this time, according to last year, right? And so right now they have just about 1,400 new listings on the market in Washington, DC, which is not so bad, actually. They're kind of leveling out. They're kind of flatlining in DC in terms of compared to last year and this year. So it's not so bad. DC is holding its own. And so we know that there has been all kinds of headlines in terms of how the prices are going down, and how the interest rates are going up. Interest rates right now are inching up to 7%. There is a way that you as the homeowner, if you have equity in your property, please, understand that you could potentially be recession proof. You can utilize your home equity for what we call a HELOC or a home equity line of credit. You can get that to bundle up some of your higher interest rate credit cards or whatever it is and bundle it to one payment. Therefore, you have an opportunity to have access to liquidity if something goes on in the market, or just if you need to have access to cash. And it's a possibility that some of the interest that's accrued on there that you can actually write it off. It's maybe could be tax deductible. So you have an opportunity to do so many things to ride out the shift in market. So just do not delay. The same delay and the experience and frustration that buyers are experiencing, you as a seller will experience the same thing. Buyers really waited last year, purchasing a property around $500,000 at an interest rate probably around 3.2%. Could it give you like a monthly mortgage around $2,200? That same property at $500,000 today with this current interest rate compared to just 4 months ago at just about 7% or 6.5% on a $500,000 home, your mortgage now is about $3,200, $3,300. So don't wait. And the same thing goes for sellers, where you could have gotten $50,000 or $60,000 more for your home. You're going to get less, and then you're going to buy another property. So as we continue to wait out this market, you're really losing on both ends. So never try to wait the market out. If you have plans to sell, to buy, or to invest in real estate, the time is now. We love working with buyers and sellers to build intergenerational wealth, one family and one home at a time. But today is the day to make that decision. Just speak to someone. If you're looking to sell, buy, and invest in real estate, even if you're trying to do it today, just look at what your options are. So when you are ready, you can get it done seamlessly and in the most expeditious manner possible. And so that's all I have for today, but I'm so excited for a lineup in the next couple of weeks. I know I said that 2 weeks ago, but I forgot about my travel, and then my flight was delayed. There's just so much going on with flights, and it's been crazy. However, next week, we're going to pick up, we're going to have some investment opportunities we're going to talk about. I'm working on this really great program. I'm doing a lot of pitches to investors. So I'm finding unique properties. And right now I'm creating a script so I can pitch to investors in this market. So I'm looking the best way. I'm trying it out right now. If it proves to be successful, then I will share it. Because as the market shift, investors are even more aggressive. And so I have to find a happy medium where I can be as aggressive as well on my end to make a little bit more money while I'm also giving an investor an opportunity to make money in this environment. And so, yeah, just please connect with me. Let's talk about it. You can find me on Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook. I just want to thank you for joining us on Takeaway Tuesdays. Once again, where we discuss all things real estate. My name is Carly Cole, Real Estate Concierge with Keller Williams Capital Properties. I cannot wait to see you next week. When you come on the platform, please have your paper and pen ready. Take notes because we're going to talk about an investment program. In the following week, we're going to talk about how to find the best interest rates and some of the great programs out there. Then the following week, we have the launch of this investment program that we're putting together that I really don't want to talk about yet until I get all the details, but it is coming and I am excited. So hang in there with us and, stay tuned for Takeaway Tuesdays right here on YouTube and Facebook. Also, it'll be on LinkedIn and Instagram. So take care. My name is Carly Cole, Real Estate Concierge with Keller Williams Capital Properties. Build intergenerational wealth, one home and one family at a time. See you next week. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there.